we'll follow the same process as we usually do. If you wish to ask a question, please raise your hand. Ian, if you're happy to start from Sky. Ian, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, good. Daniel, hi.
Yeah,
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, Ian, off you go.
Daniel, are you good to go? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, Dean, all good.
Okay. Well, you said you wanted to see pride and responsibility and that kind of thing. Did you see what you wanted to see from your team?
Yeah, sadly with the wrong outcome, but I really feel for the lads today because our situation before the game was already unbelievable difficult, and then to deliver such a performance there, we knew that the pressure was today at Watford, and they would try to bully us, to overrun us, and I think we delivered a fully committed performance, and the lads left her out on the pitch. So we won each and every statistic. Yeah, we had more possession, more passes, more chances, more shots. Yeah, but sadly the only statistic that matters are the goals, and we lost this game 2-1. I think in many topics we were the better side, and I can't accuse the lads at all. I think they tried till the last second, really everything. Yeah, in the end, we have to accept that the individual quality of all our opponents and also of Watford was then better today, and that was the reason why we lost the game. But in general, so we are playing with so many young lads, so many lads who are playing their first season on Premier League level, and for that I think we have to accept this, and I can't accuse or blame my players at all. I was happy with the performance. I was happy with the commitment, with the spirit, also with the bravery and our approach, how we tried to win this game. That we lost this game, the only reason that we lost this game is that the individual quality of the players of Watford is on a better level. They are more experienced than us, and that's the only reason. So I think in terms of performance, we can't ask for much more, and for that, I also accept that we lost this game today, and we will then, pretty likely and probably go down to the championship. And I think, that's just a realistic view of our quality, individual quality, and we'll accept this.
Are you saying now that relegation is inevitable?
Yes, of course. We can read the table, and we're not naive. We know this. So we have 4 unbelievably difficult games: away games at Chelsea, away games at Manchester City. 2 difficult home games. Doesn't mean that we are not there. So even today, we showed that we, from the first to the last second, we are committed in order to deliver a performance. We want to go for results, and we will also try to win the last 4 games. But I expect also that even if we win the last 4 games, it won't be enough in terms of points in order to stay in this league. And for that, it's not about fighting messages. You have to give fighting message on the pitch, and that's what we did today, because we tried everything what was possible for this level of quality of players that we have. And so for that, no blaming, no accusing at all. So to be honest, I was really proud and happy of our performance, and also of our commitment and our spirit today. And that's all I can say today.
Do you think, though, that mentally it is going to get tougher for you? I mean, it seems quite hard at the moment, but is it going to get even harder?
Yes, of course. After a few losses in a row, the self-confidence is not great, but it's also a bit that the pressure is right now. There was also lots of pressure for the lads, because of course they tried even in the weeks before to win the points in order to be allowed to stay in this league. Because for them it's life-changing. We have 7 academy products in more or less each and every game day squad. We have such a young bunch of lads. It's more like we just have 1 or 2 field players who have experience on this level. And when I, for example, compare our situation today in the second half, when it was 1-1, and then the situation how Welbeck scored, of course we missed to be there with a little tactical foul in this counter-attack. I'm pretty sure that the experienced Watford side in this moment against Sarr, they would be there with a small tactical foul. Then there was, of course, a bit unlucky first start of Max Evans, who was playing a fantastic season. But then you also have to say Danny Welbeck, bicycle kick out of 12 yards in the top corner. And when I compare this situation with the chance, for example, Adam Ider had, a 19-year-old lad in his first appearances, he's there with a chance out of 1.5 yards, must be a goal. But how can we accuse this lad? It's more or less like his first appearances. 19 years old, he's working a lot, he's working his socks off. He will have a bright future if he goes on and is developing like that, but you can't expect the same like pretty experienced player, international player on this level Danny Welbeck is doing. And when you compare the chances, before it was 1-1, compare Welbeck's chance and our chance, you would say, okay, listen, we have to score, not them, and then we would have won this game. So, and this is a difference in terms of quality, and we accept this. So we accept that we don't have experienced players on this level, that we don't have already players who are capable to deliver consistent performance week by week on this level. We have a bunch of young lads and inexperienced players, and yeah, we tried everything. We still keep going and will keep going. But I can't accuse a lad like Adam Ider, not at all. So this experience will be important for his developing, for his improvement, and then one day, and hopefully he's then also capable to be there with a top-class bicycle kick on this level, and I'm pretty sure he will be.
Daniel, thank you. Listen, a safe journey back.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Ian. Michael Bailey, are you able to unmute yourself?
Lovely, thanks, Dan. Hello, Daniel. Just one from me on the first goal you conceded from the set piece. I mean, is there something, regardless of all the quality and all that Watford did, is there something disappointing about conceding that goal in that way?
Yes, of course, it's disappointing. But if I'm honest, it's also a bit due to quality, because we're in a situation where we are in possession deep in our own half. And anyhow, in the first situation, we didn't hit the ball. And out of this, there was a free kick situation. Yeah, and let's be honest, when you watch the scene back, Dawson was able to win the 1-against-2 situation against our players, and we were not able to defend him. Yeah, of course, he's one of the best headers in the whole league, and it's difficult to defend him. But yeah, and it's also like this is what we also have to learn to be competitive then in these duels. To be honest, sometimes we will lose a header, yeah, because if Dawson's in a heading duel, it's also like, yeah, we have to accept that we lose this header, but it was also a bit was completely unnecessary that we give this free kick away. And of course, we can disturb him even a bit better in the duel. Yes, of course, it was disappointing, but yeah, again, it was also disappointing that we didn't use the chance. It was also disappointing that we were not there with a small tactical foul against Sarr. But also a bit disappointing that our first touch in clearing the situation was not perfect. It was also disappointing that Welbeck wasn't there with his world class goal. So, if I'm honest, it's then due to a bit of quality, not to commitment, not to desire. It's more like to be always also convinced. We were a bit under pressure then, not overexcited, a bit nervous, not to hit the ball in this situation, for example. So it's a bit due to our situation for many players. First season on Premier League level, and for that I can't accuse them. So of course we are disappointing with this situation, but it's also due to the level of quality at the moment. So hopefully one day we are experienced enough and the players are proven on this level, then some mistakes like this won't happen. But at the moment, it's the first season. They're young lads. To be honest, it's not easy to accept this because, of course, I would have preferred that they would have done this in a different way. But I think that's what we have to accept when we work with so many young lads.
Thank you, Daniel. Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks, Michael. Okay, Paddy, are you able to unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, can you hear me, Daniel?
Yes, all okay, Paddy.
Commiserations again. Did you feel that compared to all the other games since the restart, there was a lot more intensity? You've talked about aggressiveness. Did you feel that was back in your play tonight?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, so commitment, desire, everything was there out on the pitch. If I'm honest, we had this also in last games. Yeah, you have perhaps to say that, opponents with the class of Arsenal in individual terms, or Everton, they are perhaps even a few levels above Watford. Yeah, that's the reason, because that Watford is perhaps also not in the top position. Perhaps it was also a bit easier to be that dominant like we were today in many periods, but nevertheless doesn't take anything away that I was pleased with our commitment, with our performance, with our aggressiveness, also that we're capable to dominate possession against us. So let's be honest, when we play against Man United, it's not that easy to be that dominant. Or when we play against Everton or even against Southampton, it's not that easy to be that dominant also with possession. I got the feeling that many really good periods when we played deep in their half and created also many good situations. I was pleased with this game. Yeah, but then also, of course, still disappointed with the outcome.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you said after the game you wanted to see a bit of pride and a bit of professionalism. It goes without saying it. Listening to you now, you feel you got that tonight and you just want that for the rest of the season, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. So it's important that we go further on and show our pride and our dignity and also our responsibility to wear this yellow shirt. And that's what we did. Let's be honest. So even before this game, the players knew it's not likely that we will win all the last 4 or 5 games. But they showed their commitment, their desire, their unity even today. So of course we knew even a draw wouldn't be enough. In our to boost a bit our survival hopes, but when we were back to 1 till the last second, we tried everything to get at least a draw, because this Let's deserve so much more out of their performances and out of their desire and out of what they invest than they just get. And it's, of course, I really feel for the lads today, because if I'm honest, I can't ask this group of players for more than today in terms of invest into the game. And I was pleased with our approach today, definitely.
Final one, if I can, Daniel. You've asked for goals from that man. Just a word on Emi Buendia. That's his first Premier League goal of his career. Nice finish.
Yes, great finish. Was a bit due to our whole setup. I got the feeling so we created a lot today. It was of course a good assist of Fernandes and also good for Emi. And I think also for him well deserved, because we had also our difficult periods during the season. But I also got the feeling so we have to keep in mind we got this young lad from second tier in Spain. If he would have been already on top level, probably the top clubs in Spain would have signed him. Thank God we have signed him. He joined, thank God us, and we are developing him. He was there with a fantastic last season. Right now we are on a different level, and I think he learned a lot, that he has to play with more discipline, with team spirit, as a team player, with thinking about the team. And if you do this, and I got the feeling he did this especially during the last weeks, then you also get the well-deserved benefit and the well-deserved reward. And that's what Emi did. And for that, I think it was well-deserved that he got this goal. And it's good that he's off the mark a bit late during the season, if I'm honest, but I think he deserved to have this goal.
Thanks, Daniel. All the best.
Thank you a lot.
Thanks, Paddy. Thank you, everyone. Watford should make this recording available, so do drop the Watford media guide a line if you wish to receive it. Thank you.